Okay, so I thought I'd make a quick video. This is hopefully the last take of this video because I've been trying to make this video for a while. But I'm trying to hook up both cameras so you can see this, and got my new 2-camera setup. So here we go. That's my current meal: my empanada, my brisk iced tea, and my delicious potato soup, courtesy of Mariana Mendez, who's been spoiling me lately. But the reason I want to make this video is because I'm going to move all this yummy food over here, and I'm going to show you. I just got done using a tool that I put together, and I wanted to share it with some of you who may find it useful. As you all know, I'm a very big fan of these. The M12 Milwaukee tools. I have M18s as well, a few of them. You know, circular saw, a reciprocating saw, a couple of heavier tools that you would need a heavier battery. But most of my tools are these M12s, right? And this particular one that I've had for a while is this thing. It's the M12 cutoff tool. It's a nice little cutoff tool with a blade guard, and you can put a ceramic blade in here. You can put a metal cutoff blade, a diamond blade to cut tile. It does a wonderful job. It has this attachment so that you can put the vacuum on. If you want to cut drywall with this thing, you can adjust the height. And then the other cool thing about this is that if you extend this all the way up and push the button, blade guard comes off, and now you have this little very portable, very useful cutoff saw with a much smaller blade guard that you can get into areas and cut stuff off. Down low, you can come in here and cut something off at the bottom or whatever. Many situations where this comes in handy. But the reason I'm making this video is because I actually had use for another tool that I went online and started shopping around for and couldn't find. So I decided that I would look on YouTube, and I found mostly pneumatic tools, but I wanted a cordless. I wanted to know why. You know, I was hoping Milwaukee made it. They don't. But to my delight, I found out that some YouTubers, especially some of these makers, which they never fail to amaze me, the things they make, had found a way to convert the tool I just showed you into the tool that I needed, which was a 1-inch ceramic belt grinder, mini belt grinder, which is this thing. And this thing I was able to put together from their instructions. As you can see, it is the same Milwaukee tool. It's a cutoff saw. But what you do is you take the blade guard off that goes here, and you can either machine it, because there's guys who will give you instructions and how to measure, and basically the plans are out there. But there's a guy on eBay who makes these kits, and he makes them very well. I bought mine because I didn't have the stock or the time to make it. So what it is, it's a metal collar that gets bolted onto the machine that replaces that little blade guard. This whole apparatus here bolts onto that collar. It has an adjustment Allen screw, just like on the original machine, so that you can actually adjust the angle of this whole thing. This whole situation is here now, but you can adjust the angle of it by loosening this bolt, which clamps onto that collar. And then he sells you this wheel, which basically is bolted in place where the blade would be, and voila, you've got yourself a cordless 1-inch belt sander. And I gotta tell you, this tool is a lifesaver, because as you get older and your arthritis kicks in, you certainly do not want to be doing this thing with a file, you know, this is the universal symbol for doing this thing with a file. Yeah, let me tell you, there are some jobs where you have no choice. You got to file some stuff down to get a bigger opening or to get a specific shape. Harley has decided to join us. If you can see here, Harley has decided that he wants to make an appearance and maybe try and scarf down my empanada. But bottom line is, I am in no condition to be filing stuff with a file, so this tool came in very handy. The original tool was this. It's air powered. I still have the pneumatic guts of it, the pneumatic motor with the wheel. I'll probably make something out of this. My idea is that I will make a kind of a Y-shaped sander with a I'll machine a bracket that goes on here that has that stretches maybe a bigger belt over this thing, and I'll use it on the lathe when I am machining round stock or anything that I want to file down. And I'll use this thing because the lathe isn't moving anywhere, so I could use an air tool. And then when I need a file, I can have this portable one, which, as you can see, works very well. And that's it. Yeah, you got to pay $120 for the cutoff saw. The Milwaukee, the tool, the Baxter tool is from Harbor Freight. It's $80. All told, you pay another couple of bucks for the kit, and you end up paying $200 and change for which is what you normally pay for an M12 Milwaukee tool. And you get this very handy little tool, and it is extraordinarily easy to put together. The belts are these. They're readily available, and man, fantastic little tool and very easy to put together. So there it is.